I think what we said was let's create communication which is absolutely clutter breaking. It has to be very aspirational, and this is the first television commercial where we said to the agency, create world-class production values. Okay, so we had this process of doing a consumer inciting expedition where all the marketing people and the agency people, they went out into the market, they spoke to consumers, tried to gain insights into what's going on in their lives. And then they came back and we had an innovation workshop where we came up with a lot of innovating ideas and concepts. And out of that, after synthesizing everything, we came up with this wonderful insight which was around people wanting new experiences in their lives. And that's the insight on which this whole communication is based.
I have this friend, a guy named Raghu, who's a classmate of mine. He travels a lot, he drives around a lot, and whenever we would meet over a drink and he would tell us these most incredible stories. In many ways, when I think about it, he's been an inspiration for this campaign, because I think the XUV is a product that enables you, I mean, it's got the features and the capacity to seriously go anywhere and everywhere. So as a vehicle, it enables you to travel and do things that you could not do in many other vehicles. And that I think, as a product like the XUV and my experience with a person who's traveled a lot, I think we put that together, and then we came up with this concept for this car, which is stories. And the basic insight being that when a man has traveled a lot, he has the most amazing stories to tell. And on the contrary, any person who, let's say, who's very sedentary, stuck to his desk and does his 9 to 5 commute every day, he really runs out of stories. And this is the basis for a campaign like this.
Well, based on this insight, Robby, the creative director, actually came up with this idea of a life full of stories. And what we found is, at every party there are these people who always are full of stories and everyone else listens to them. They are the real rich. Today rich is not about what money you have or what status and belongings you have. It's about how your life is full of different experiences and how you can tell stories around those experiences. So I think that's the brand idea which has led to this communication.
This film has really been fun for us because this is not your conventional ad film. If you look at it, it's a mini movie. I mean, and that's how we have gone about making it in terms of scale, length, performance, camera angles, lensing, framing. I mean, the whole, the scope of the film is large. It's almost like a film. And so for me, this has been a very, very nice, real experience. I mean, the project took us almost 5-6 months to execute. But when I look at the end result, I think it's a fabulous film.
Everything was challenging in this shoot. Four goddesses cooking a man in the middle of a river. A beautiful looking car out of control, escaping, hungry goddesses. Everything was challenging, nothing was simple, but it was fun. Every film is a different concept. Every film has its own challenges. Every film has its own rewards. The best thing about this was it was really worth making simply because the script and the concept were there to start with.